Good morning, my friends. Welcome to another episode of Frustrated to Freedom. This is Bill Morrow, your guide to your destination. We are now on F2F21. And would you believe, you may have heard this before, think, plan, act. Oh yes, you remember it. That's the topic for today. So simply, it's very easy. So, have you said good morning to someone and told someone you love them? This is the way to start your day. This is the way you start with a positive mind. Now, this morning, as I was having breakfast, which I do, shower, breakfast, talk, that's my routine. And this morning I was listening to music from, would you believe, Jimmy Durante. Good old Jimmy. And he was talking about the grass is always greener in the other fellow's yard. And he goes on and sings about this, and eventually he says, now, if you look at the other fellow's yard, you'll see that he is looking at you. So that, my friend, tells you that it isn't always the better over there. You can have the better situation. And as we are traveling now in our journey, you have the advantage over the others of knowing exactly how to control happiness, how to control fear, how to control problems, and all of those other things. So this is a great advantage that you have got. And on this journey we've got 21 to 100. But what am I going to do when I reach 100? I'll have to think about that. There may well be some additions after that, because by that time I'll get so used to talking to you, my friends, that I may want to continue to talk. And it would be wonderful if you started talking back to me. That would be even better. So it's the three things that we've got to go ahead with. We know now, having gone through number 20 yesterday, the blocks of what we have. There he is. The true self. That's it. It's a squishy little thing. It's a simple little thing. It fits in. And then we have the other fellow, the false self. Now, this is the one that we know we have to control. So between those two, the true and the false, this is the one that has all the information about you, everything about you. And this is the one we want. This is the one we've had from life. This is the fellow, this is the interloper. This is the one that tries to barge in, tries to provoke, and does all those other things. And this is where we now learn to control. And control is in fact the biggest thing about the whole process. We learn as we go on, and we're learning now as we go on, and we're learning by induction. We're learning by thought, we're learning by looking and listening to me. Him rabbiting on all the time, and oh, I better do it, otherwise he'll get on to me. Don't worry, my friend, I won't get on to you, because it's your benefit. It's for you to know how the system works, and number 20 told you how the system works. That's it. It's there, and it's only by being able to create these situations, the positive thoughts, because instantly up will go the barriers and out will come a negative thought, which this fella is getting us to do. But we don't want that. We want to be able to instantly react to a positive thought. So everything changes. So negative, choop, up comes positive thoughts. And that's exactly what we need, to be able to react quick enough to the positive thoughts. Now, I said yesterday that all of these controls are down to you. And this, my friend, is true, because I can't give you the answer to your problem, because I am only talking to you and I'm telling you how to perceive the problem and how to be able to control the situation and to get to the answer. But the answer to all of the problems are in here, remember. And it's the little, this fella, the true self, is the one that has the answers. He's the one that's got the protection and everything for you, and it's the control that you put onto that. All those positive thoughts. The positive thoughts is the good way of looking at things. And remember, I also mentioned the fact that the aggressive man charging towards you, it might have been the tax man running after you or whatever. Or maybe it was only the milkman wanting to give you another bottle of milk. All of those things, positive thoughts. You've got to be able to react quickly, so you see a situation and straight away up comes a positive thought to that. And as I say, old Jimmy Durante doing his singing there. So that gives me in the morning a positive thought before I start talking to you, you see. So it's all of these little things that go together to make life that we live. And that's the positive situation that we want all the time. To be able to see a situation and, oh, what were they again? 1, 2, 3. We dream or we think of a situation, and then we decide on an answer to it. So we then say, right, the plan of action, the answer to that dream is, and then we go ahead and we take action with that plan. So it's such a simple process, even you could do it. Of course you can, but the whole beauty of the thing is, you know it's possible. You know it's there. And like Jimmy Durante was saying, it's you're looking into his garden, but he is actually looking into yours. That's right. Other people are looking at you. And when they see that you have a different demeanor, that you're changing your attitude, that you're looking different, you're sounding different, all these little things, their perception of you goes way up. And they say, oh, I'd like to be like, what's he doing? What's he on? What's she on? What's she doing? And then when you tell them you're following this silly old beggar, what he's saying and doing, and they say, oh, I must have some of that. The process is simple, my friends. The process is up to us. And it's repetition, learning how to do it, but all the time knowing why we're doing it. And we're doing it for our own betterment, to be able to get out of this frustrated situation and get a better life, get the freedom. And that's exactly what we want. So, talk too long now, but I love you. See you next week. No, see you tomorrow.